Hey guys, so I'm back. Today I'm going to be talking about forgiveness and how it is important for us to forgive yourself and also forgive others in order for you to be in peace. So I'm going to go ahead and get started by reading Matthew 18:21-35. So then Peter came to Jesus and asked the Lord, "How many times shall I forgive my brother when he sins against me? Up to 7 times?" Jesus answered, "I tell you, not 7 times, but 77 times. Therefore, the kingdom of heaven is like a king who wants to settle accounts with his servants. He, as he began the settlement, a man who owed him 10,000 talents was brought to him. Since he was not able to pay, the master ordered that he and his wife and his children and all that he had to be sold to repay his debt. Then the servant fell on his knees before him. 'Be patient with me,' he begged, 'and I will pay you back everything.' Then the servant's master took pity on him, canceled the debt, and let him go. But when the servant went out, he found one of his fellow servants who owed him 100. He grabbed him and began to choke him. 'Pay back what you owe me,' he demanded. His fellow servants fell to his knees and begged him, 'Be patient with me and I will pay you back.' But he refused instead. He went off and had the man thrown into prison until he could pay the debt. When the other servants saw that had happened, they were greatly distressed and went and told their master everything that had happened. Then the master called the servant. 'You wicked servant,' he said, 'I canceled all that debt of yours because you begged me to. Shouldn't you have had mercy on your fellow servant, just as I had on you?' In anger, this master turned him over to the jailers and be tormented until he could pay back all he owed. This is how my heavenly Father will treat each of you unless you forgive your brothers from your heart." It is important for us to forgive others. I know sometimes it's really hard when you're in a different situation. It depends on what situation you're in. It does take a little time and effort to forgive others, but as soon as you forgive someone, that burden and that heaviness in your heart will go away, and that you can be at peace. Sometimes when you don't forgive people, it takes a hold on you. It just brings you down. It makes you depressed and other bad health. All these things will come when you don't forgive others. Yes, I was in a situation I wasn't able to forgive a certain individual or people that talked about me, but at the same time, there is a time that comes, yes, you have to forgive them in order for you to move on. When you don't forgive, you stay back in your past, and that holds you back from what God has in store for you. God has in store many and wonderful things for you. So don't let anger hold you back from forgiving someone. It is important, like it said in the Bible, the master forgave the servant, and he owed him hundreds of thousands of dollars. But when his friend or fellow servant owed him $100 or 100 talents, he didn't want to forgive him. You have to realize that not everybody's perfect, and I'm sure that once upon a time you weren't perfect either, and I'm sure somebody forgave you for what you did, right? So it is important for you to give the other person or individual that did something bad to you, or even it could have been a misunderstanding between you two or few people, but it is important for you to forgive and move on, so that God can bless you with all and everything that He has in store for you. I know every time I make a video, I say God has stuff in store for you guys. It is true. It is up to us to accept it and give Him that authority to lead us into the path that He has. I hope you guys are all waking up and praying before you guys leaving, or giving 5-10 minutes of your time for God, and submitting yourself to God so that He can do He can take you on with a day as a so you don't have to say I'm having a bad day. No, when you submit yourself to God every morning before you leave, or when you're up, when you're going to do something, it is always a positive because God is there with you. When you wake up and when you pray and ask God to lead the rest of the day, he's definitely going to be there to lead you. So I hope this video was a blessing video for you guys. Subscribe, like my videos, comment below. Monday will be Testimony Monday, which I will be talking about. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, I'm sure I will come up with something. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video once again, and it's great seeing you guys, and I hope everything goes well. God bless you guys, and take care.